Good morning everyone, day 4 on the trail, and as I mentioned last night, that's quite a view to wake up to. It was really cold last night here. I'm pretty sure temperatures dipped below -0 degrees Celsius, but my good old trusty sleeping bag kept me warm. We now have a really big day ahead of us. The first thing on the agenda is a 5-hour hike just to our lunch spot, and we're heading to a place called Lava Tower. And I've been told it's 5 hours of steady incline hiking. Most of this route has been a nice steady incline. Yes. Now it's gotten a bit steeper. I'm getting out of breath, so I'm gonna let Rich explain where we are.
And I'll be out of breath in a few seconds as well.
What we're doing.
That's what happens up here at 1,200 meters. We're gonna reach an elevation of around 4,600 meters, but we're not staying there. We're not camping there. We're going back down to just under 4,000 meters. But the sights that we're seeing around us right now are so beautiful. I was explaining the other day, like it's like we're walking on Mars, because you're seeing all these rocks and all this sand and the actual lava sediment. It's so surreal what we're experiencing right now, right?
And how are you feeling?
I feel okay. We're just going slowly, very slowly. So they say pole pole. I've grown to love that word.
Yeah.
Pole pole. A little bit at a time, one step at a time, that's all. We'll make it.
Yeah.
Having fun though.
Awesome.
Yeah, good
Great.
times.
So naturally, as we're getting closer, the peak is getting bigger and bigger. It is such a gorgeous, unbelievably beautiful sight. All I keep thinking is, her to be climbing to the top of that. Oh my god, we were at Lava Tower and we did it in record time apparently. 4 hours on the dot. We're only at lunch, but you know, it was slow and steady right up the climb. Some parts were steeper than others, but I gotta tell you, except for some muscle aches here and there, I haven't felt the altitude just yet. From here, we're gonna start descending to where we're gonna spend the night for base camp. So the purpose of this trek was to get us at higher altitude, so it was another acclimatization trek. I'm gonna go get washed up, get some more calories in the system before we head back out again. You're probably wondering what mealtime is like here on the mountain. Behind me is our dining tent, but we call it the mess tent. And every dinner we dine in here, but because dinner time usually happens after the sun sets, I'm gonna shoot it right now at lunchtime because, well, we got the sunlight. So the first thing we do before we even enter is we have to wash our hands. You know, our hands get really grimy when we're on the trail, so it's really important, and for hygiene, wash our hands. The first course is always soup, and probably my most favorite. It's warm, it's really tasty, it's full of salt, which helps recharge the body. It's usually made of zucchinis, cucumbers, leeks, you name it, it's in there. The next thing is lots of carbs. You burn a lot of calories when you're on the trail, so you gotta carb it up. So we'll have lots of potatoes or rice or pasta, and there's always some meat for protein to go with that, plus some vegetables. And there's always dessert after that, which a lot of people look forward to. Could be fruit, could be something special like a banana fritter, which is kind of kind of fun. And that's really mealtime. It's a great time to, you know, chat, talk about the trail that you just conquered that day. You can warm up because everybody's body heat makes the tent nice and warm. And it's, you know, it's relaxing. You get to sit down. So that's mealtime on the mountain. What goes up must come down. We just finished lunch and now we're making a descent to base camp. So the purpose of climbing up to Lava Tower was, of course, to get a bit of acclimatization. So we're heading down. It should only take us a couple of hours. Who knows? Our track record is showing that we're making very good progress on these trips. And we should be there shortly. See you there. Here at base camp. This base camp is called Barranco and it's at about 13,000 feet above sea level. And it's also where the Machame and the Umbwe routes meet. So all three routes now will be continuing along the same path. So if you're thinking about doing any of the other routes, the following videos after this will apply to you. Today was a really tough day. It's the second hardest day after summit day. And you know what? I felt really, really good, both physically and mentally. You know, yesterday I was complaining about feeling really worn down, muscle fatigue, and aches in my knees. But today I was feeling really strong. And I think a lot has to do with the fact that I had a full night's sleep last night. And that makes a huge, huge difference. Our team's doing great. We're all around the same fitness level, so we're staying together, and nobody is suffering too badly from altitude sickness. Maybe a couple headaches here and there, and a couple tummy problems, but nothing major. So tomorrow we're going to have a bit of a shorter day, which is always welcomed. It won't be as long as today, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of scrambling. So I'll let you wait till tomorrow before I describe what that's all about. All right, well, I'm probably gonna go actually take a nap because whenever you can get some rest on this mountain, you should take it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.